What's going on today, YouTube? Eclipse or the Void Wizard back today for another incredible video. Today we're going to be working on a 2010 model Kia Soul with the 2-liter inline-4 engine here. Here's the setup you're looking at if you've never seen under the hood of one. It's got an extremely simple setup. All your plug wires, your ignition coil, the spark plugs all right here up on top. Makes doing your basic tune-ups super easy. The belts are a little bit more than annoying to get to, but you know, they're there. I've seen some people take the tire off and go through the tire well to get to it. Go from under the car, whatever you need to do. That's not the important today. We are focusing on the purge valve solenoid, or the purge evap canister. I've heard it called all kind of names. That's what we're working with today. It's caused my check engine light for the past year or so. I put it off, but you know, extra money came around and like, why not? Let's get into it. All right, so the part in question for the engine today causing that engine light is this right here. This one's by Bosch. They're pretty good. You can get the official Hyundai one if you want absolute fitment and everything. This should do absolutely perfect, and the whole repair is going to consist of really maybe a screwdriver and some pliers. I believe is all we're going to need for this. And you're going to disconnect the lines from each side back here on the engine, unplug this, swap the new one in place, plug, and the repair should be done. Let's go ahead and show you where this part is on the car. Alright, once again, we're not going to need nothing real fancy. All we're going to need today is a good pair of pliers and a screwdriver. Reason I say screwdriver is because I've got a cold air intake on this. I can pop the bottom off and pull this filter out and have all this out the way. I would at least, at the minimum, recommend undoing this, slide this clamp that's right here back. So just squeeze down on it with pliers or your hand and move it down. And if it's seized up, to prevent ripping the line or tearing it, what you can actually do is get pliers on there and wiggle it back and forth just a little bit, and you can break it free. And when it's broken free, you slide this line off of right here. All right, I got this line right here off of here, and this disconnected from up there. Noticing to take this off, the line off of that, I had to use my pliers and wiggle it back and forth all the way down the little stem there. But this is off now, and with all of that off, it really does give you so much room in this engine, so much room. And your cold air intake, you can still route it to where it lines perfectly up to where the factory radiator or air outlet for your car is. So our part in question now is going to be back here behind this, and it's going to be right there, this little thingy right here. We're going to unplug this little clamp right here. We're going to slide it down. There's a little clamp on the bottom of it. We're going to slide it down, and then this part right here should be able to just come right on out, and we can get to replacing it. So once again, that's just right there behind your intake, your little purge valve. So once again, we're going to press down on this clip right here and slide that off. That should come right on out by pressing down on that right there. Once that's out, get your pliers down there. We need to disconnect this line, top and bottom from it right here. Top and bottom right there. And this needs to come off. I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down and do it. This is gonna be a two-hand thing for me, but I'll show you what I'm talking about once it's off. All right, so we ended up getting this old thing out and off of there. I had to disconnect this little rubber piece right here from the back. Ended up ripping the hose twice. God help you if you got bad hoses on here still. That was not nowhere near as easy as I thought it was. I mean, it's, oh my goodness, my hoses are bad, but new hoses are coming soon. And we can basically replace this part the same exact way we took it off. So, going to put the new one back on. You can take this old one out of this rubber boot and stick this one back down in it the same way. And with that old one out, the new one is now in here. And when we're going to put this back on, this top line right here will actually go back into the back side of here. When you're going to take the line off, you can feel it back here. I would recommend disconnecting the top so that you can get this out here to work with. So this line will go back in there. This will plug back into the bottom of that, and the wire will plug back in, and you basically just replaced the purge valve. I'm going to go ahead and hook it up real quick to show you what I mean there. Alright, after a hellacious process, I finally managed to get the fella plugged back in the top hose, the bottom hose, and got the wire plugged back into the front of it. Oh, and I'd say the hose fitting on the back of that intake manifold is going to be your worst enemy, but other than that, yep, unplug top, bottom, and side, take off, put it back in top, bottom, side, just like that, and she should be ready to go. Drive it around a little bit, the engine light should kick off, or if you got a code reader, go ahead, wipe the codes, and just see if it comes back. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the walkthrough. And of course, you put your air stuff back on the same way you had it before. And I'll see you guys next time. Follow for more tips and tricks.